To the Connect Work with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect Work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect Work.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connect Work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect Work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect Work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect Work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect Work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect Work.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? And we back with another, because there's always going to be another. It's the Connect Work, man, where connections bring about real collaboration, and these collaborations bring about real connections. I'm one of your esteemed hosts on this show, IKS. I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to my brothers and let them introduce themselves.
All right. You guys know who it is. This is your boy Tony Lynch, one of the co-hosts up here. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to rock it out with y'all guys again on another beautiful Tuesday morning, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shout out. I'm going to hand it over to my next colleague, Quay, man.
Oh, peace to the people there, man. Thank you for handing it over to me, because, you know, black people don't hand over nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, black man. And your voice got deeper today. Great morning. But, yo, man, I got to ask y'all, man, you know, pardon the intro, bro. But shout out to the No Limit versus Cash Money situation. But, yo, look at here, man. Rest in peace to Young Bleed, man. Do y'all follow Cali P?
I don't get to say who I am. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. Pardon me, man. Yo,
I just had nothing better to do but to just sit here on screen. But back to what you were saying. Go ahead.
All right, hold on a minute. Then we're gonna introduce our elevator friend. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. You know, we posted up in the elevator today, man. And you know, sometimes it be you be in there. We really had to go to like the 71st floor, and Uncle Beats came in, man. We met this dude on like the 65th floor, and we still on this journey. I apologize, we ain't get to the floor yet, but I forgot Uncle Beats was in here because I was just hitting my own floor. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting my own floor. You know how we do in the elevator. You don't be paying no attention. Ain't all the bro in here, but let me go and hit mine. And then, hey, brother, how you doing? Nah, though, man, this is a special guest right here. How we gonna forget Uncle Beats? But you know what? I was just trying to follow an assignment. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if elevator friend, I'll take it. But one thing I do hate about elevators, you ever been waiting at the elevator and you push the button and somebody else come up and push it while you standing there like they gonna push the button better than you or something? Like,
you ain't lying. Or they hit
it. Push the
button. See, yo, elevator friends is different, bro. Elevator friends is different because I don't know, for me, maybe it's just the jail in me, because yo, you could associate with whoever. When you in the elevator, I'm automatically silent. Like it's a standoff. Hit the button, then I got to go where I got to go. Conversation is on bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? For me. Maybe I'm just weird. Yo, shout out to y'all, man.
Definitely agree. But
man, that's the music junkie in me though. But if y'all follow, I follow a lot of people's shows, and I wondered if y'all follow the dude by the name of Cali P. And
Cali Piss up on Broski.
See, you know everybody. Yo, brother, Young Bleed passed away, man, and he just performed.
Yeah.
Like, man. So rest in peace to Young Bleed. I'm about to put that up for my background.
Rest up.
You knew them people though, Uncle Beats. Come on, brother. What you doing?
Man, Young Bleed was a brother of mine, man. I really it's really crazy even talking about that right now, because he was good people. He was on Hood Hierarchy. We did an interview too. But anytime he came to town, he just always reached out, just always looked out. I actually, if I didn't have to go to this acting seminar, I would have went to the verses. But I'm working on my acting, so I had to take that serious. But yeah, Believe was family, man. He actually related to Chairman Fred Hampton too. But Believe was family. Never changed up. I always was down to get some money. I always tried to help. And I always be the people to try and help everybody. Seem like they always be the ones to go. But I don't know what happened to him. I just know he got sick like after the verses. So, but seemed like he was nice and healthy. I talked to him about coming on this show and Hood Hierarchy after the verses because I knew he was gonna be trending. He like, man, whatever you need, we're gonna do it. And it's like,
Damn,
future
man.
ain't promised, Future's not
That's
promised.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the good guys on the earth.
I ain't gonna hold you. He got. I think he probably got the hardest verse in that how you do that there. You know what I mean? With that pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. Then if the young nigga done died, talking about, huh? Nigga, what? Huh? Huh? What?
Nigga,
Pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's it. That's just that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
God take the magical people, man, and we just gotta accept that and figure out, this journey, man. Rest in peace to Young Bleed. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's so crazy is I'm an optimistic thinker, man. What's crazy is I ain't heard about Young Bleed in so long. So it was like some people, maybe, God gave him that what you call it, the drum roll, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to go, God gave him that nice drum roll and he went out with a bang, bro. And of all things to go out, man, that was a major thing to have the city on a stage.
I was thinking about that yesterday. That he went out. He got to highlight the gift that God gave him on the biggest that he'd have done in a long time. I mean, they did the No Limit concerts and all that, but I think this was the biggest that he got to display his gift that God gave him in a long time. So, that hey, that's the way to go if you're gonna go. So I'm gonna miss him though. Good people, y'all. Straight up.
So, yo, due to that being a personal friend of yours, man, can you share a story or something? That you know something that bring you back, make you smile automatically with Young Bleed. You know how we got. I don't like to hold on to the bad memories. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, aura. If you believe in aura, aura stays with you, man. You can't act aura. You can't buy aura. None of the above. So when somebody is a part of your soul, man, right now, y'all still got a connection. So can you share that with us, brother? Like something that made you look. God speaking mysterious. Look at the dog coming for the good energy. Like, yeah, I want to hear some laughter too, man.
She gonna get sent to the dog pound. But my favorite, my most recent one that was a funny one with us, my homie who actually introduced us, K Dub Bad Guy Arnold. He
Shout out K Dub.
We did the interview. I was doing an interview with Bleed. Man, K Dub, I gotta have you on there with me. So K Dub was on there with us, and he was slapped. He wouldn't let us get a word in. Man, he was slapped. And me and Bleed just was laughing at it forever, just talking about it. So last time I talked to him, we talked about how slapped K Dub was. But man, Bleed was just a good brother, man. It's just like, I know people say that about people when they pass away, but I said this about him when he was alive too. He was just a good brother, man. I mean, you know how it go. Y'all in this. You call people, ask them to do something, they tell you how much they want and all this, and you know he gets paid for this. So if you call Bleed like, hey, I need a song, if he messed with you, he just did it like a friend was supposed to do, you know. So I just, you know, it's life. It's part of life. Dying is part of life, part of living. But yeah, I'm gonna miss him. So my prayers is just out to him and his family.
We're gonna do a lot of celebrating for Young Bleed today. You know what I mean? A lot of celebration, man. Word.
Yeah, definitely celebrate. But he turned the verses out though, man. They turned the verses out. I'm just happy that they got to do it. So I did get to go back and watch the whole verses. I didn't get to see it live, but I got to go back and watch it. And my opinion, I don't know if y'all seen it. Who y'all opinion on it and why?
No Limit all day.
Why though? Give me that. God damn.
I'm gonna tell you why. And like I said, you know, I switched that journey up when it came to you, as far as the, you know, paying attention to what alcohol, you know, does to humans. And it's a lot of things we do in life that we carry with a badge of honor. And yo, what's crazy is during that what you call it? See, my girl is she from the country. This whole hood world is totally different to her. So as I was watching it, I was catching the darts being thrown, the innuendos. Again, man, you know, a lot of times that jail nonsense, how you looking at things differently. I don't see things the way the average human do. I look at body language and all the above. And I seen a lot of tension to the point where initially Master P is looking. Now, these are some big dudes.
Right.
You know, as far as stature, tall, you know, physically. And I seen Master P just get enough of the man. You know what? Let me walk over there. He walked in the middle of the. Let me give y'all some dap. I'm gonna walk all through all your people and go to the horse's mouth. What up, little bro? I think that's what it looked like to me. So I'm saying to Amy, I said, you know what? I never looked at it this way. And I remember Fort Worth, and at the time I was down there with Lil D, Lambo D, 98, 99. They was on the come up. And like I said, you know, No Limit will pull up with their buses. They pull up with buses, 2 buses, be 100 dudes, man. Everybody got camouflage and the No Limit chain on, silver chain. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't blinging, but it was the presence. But then Cash Money will pull up. I seen them one time at that UNLV joint, and it was 500-600 Benzes. You know what I mean? At the same time, I saw something last night that I never put together, which was, I said, Amy, look at this, man. Master P really the king over there. When you know the street, Master P was a boss that had weight, but he ain't just work with the average worker. You give me, if you just wanted some work, I don't think you could have copped from Master P. If you needed some work, you go to Baby. If you was trying to be a part of the team, Master P dealt with people where today I might have 20 grams. But the only reason why he feeding you, because he trying to get you to 1,000 grams. I need my whole team to have birds. I need my whole team to hustle for real. And people play their position. He looked like an actual team member. It looked to me, Baby had to wait. And I never paid attention to it. Cash Money was the workers. All the rappers was who you had in the trap, who you had moving your work for you. You know what I'm saying? The big ballers was always a stamp. Baby and Slim.
You definitely turn everything back to the street. I don't care what we talking about.
I mean, that's the way I understand it.
See, the way he used the toilet. See, he didn't just go to no regular nice bathroom. If a porta potty was out there, he passed it. He went and peed on the side of that building and got rid of it.
I mean, that's what I saw. Because look, when I, for instance, when Baby came out and said, man, I started this bling and I started the look at the body language.
Best part.
And P said, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But I started this. And that's
Yeah,
when he came with that. It's
and
the
that's really
ice
what he say
cream,
on at the beginning
man.
of the song. I started this bout it.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, me being in the street, I understood the difference in the pressure. P, unrobbable. Unrobbable. Baby, you could have got robbed. You could have got caught slipping. You understand? Two different aspects. Both of y'all had the big bread. One was a boss. One became a boss. Your brother, the boss. You know, but that was a bad. I ain't gonna say he ain't. He's a boss, but I'm talking about when it came to them levels of Master P. I would say P and Slim mindset. The whole, you know what I mean?
Well, see, I go through this a lot. Like when I be making these videos, when I'm talking about how the structure was in the neighborhood once upon a time. I just think it's two different eras. So it's like P was who he was at one time, and Baby is who he was at one time, and they both are who they are now. But it's like if we would have played, I'm glad they kept it fair and did all the old Cash Money records. Because if they would have played new Cash Money records and brought out the new Cash Money artists, they would have wiped No Limit out as far as today's standards. But when they went neck for neck with the music from back in the day, No Limit had it on lock. And Cash Money was the underdogs on the come up. And take this how they want to take it. But they really only came into play once No Limit started to fall apart and at the end of their reign.
No. And they was emulating No Limit. Cash Money is the army. Better yet, a lot of things that they did showed that they paid homage to No Limit.
Well, you gotta remember, the whole army side of New Orleans came from Soulja Slim, aka better known as Magnolia Slim. So he bought the whole army thing to the game, the camouflage, all that. No Limit just ran with it first, and we just synced that.
So hold on. You mean to tell me that the saying that we all heard, Soldieries, wasn't about No Limit? It was Soulja Slim in the Soldieries.
Right. Magnolia Slim. Soulja Slim was the one with he wore the Soulja Reeboks first, and he was wearing the camouflage, and he just ended up, because he was down with Cash Money at first. Then he was one of the guys to go to jail and stuff. But to this day, like I posted a picture a couple of weeks ago when I was in New Orleans next to the Soulja Slim mural, because Soulja Slim was a big influence in New Orleans. He was like they Tupac. So like he set the trends down there. So all the
okay, what's the truth to this? IKS and me was talking yesterday, and we were saying, just a conspiracy, you know. But again, as you said, I turned things street. Baby threw a dart out there when he was ranting on stage, and he said, "Yo, for all the people that left Cash Money, you know, and who's standing?" I'm looking at body language. You look at Juvenile, whole demeanor change, face, body, everything. Juvie was the first one who left Cash Money. You know, BG followed suit. You know, so the people that he was on stage with were the last remnants of everybody who basically left Cash Money. You holding on to strands, you know. And when he said that, I said, hold on, man. Now, there was a time. Now, I'm on the East Coast, so all I'm talking about is hearsay, but it was believable. I said to IKS last night, I said, bro, what if it was a conspiracy where, you know, Soulja Slim and C Murder was like this? They was opening up a label where they had a label called Cutthroat, and they was finna merge with so they had the street conspiracy.
Well, they didn't have a label together. That wasn't a label together. That was Cutthroat was Soulja Slim label. TRU was C Murder label.
But they both rocked with each other. And BG looked up to these individuals. It was a lot that was supposed to happen. When I watched a documentary, it was a lot that was supposed to happen and then Soldier Slim died, and it all, everybody went back to their, prospective sides or whatever. But if he had not passed away and C Murder had not been, in his situation, we might have been looking at a whole different outcome here,
If my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle. So we'd be doing ifs for that. But now you're right though. I would just love to see. Of course, everybody would. I would love to see how it would have been if Slim was here, if C Murder was here. Even at the verses, they had to play a song with C Murder on it, and the song with Soldier Slim on it. So yeah, they were big. But I'm always respect Birdman though, man, because it was
I respect them both.
It was a time he had like 6 artists from Chicago signed to Cash Money. So I'ma always respect him because he had my guy Mickey Halstead over there, who manages G Herbo right now, who he bought G Herbo out. Mickey Halstead, his sister Christina, Boo and Gotti. Who else did he have? My guy Glaze Conway, Ice Drake. He had Kanye West. He was just working with a lot of the producers. He was really rocking with Chicago. So I definitely respect him. He keep another guy from Chicago, but they cousins too, JoJo Capone. So I salute for because he really the first one who messed with our city like that. Nobody else did, and nobody gives him credit for that. Like he really signed people from Chicago and offer them being good rappers too. Not offer them like, oh, they whole neighborhood. He really built them from ground up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
See, what I was saying, bro, wasn't, I guess it was street what you saying, but what I saw was, in a nutshell, I used to think, all right, both of these teams are one and the same, just from different sides of the hood, and basically equivalent. Last night I saw, I guess it's maybe because I got older and I value things differently, but last night I saw this was never, it was competition as far as music, but this was 2 totally different individuals at boss level status at a young age, and learned how to because see, it's all about keeping it. It's all about keeping it. Now, Master P may not stay, relevant as far as all of the new artists and all that other stuff, but he got so many other ventures that he's relevant as hell. And then you got Baby, who got the newest, the biggest thing on the street right now, NBA Youngboy. So he's with Evolution. It's just, I saw, Baby is a real live street hip hop rapper. Master P was always a businessman that just happened to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Me, it was the entertainment. It was both. It was entertaining, both of them, because I like both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Both of them got some good music. You know what I'm saying? I was just vibing with it. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was some damn good entertainment.
Right.
You know what was big for me, bro? These dudes was 55 years old, man. These people finna be 60.
Yeah. Bleed
was P was out there like this, sweating.
Bleed was hopping and bouncing.
Yo, I think P told him, damn, you better bop. You better keep the energy. Keep it going. Yo,
you just never know, man, because Bleed was hopping to the sky. And to be in the hospital sick the next day is just, you just never know what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, they was all into it, all entertaining. I think Cash Money was dope. I think Cash Money did good too. It's just No Limit is No Limit, man, because both of them were on the grind, both labels. But us, nationally, we heard about we saw No Limits come up first before Cash Money's. So both of them was on the ground a long time, but we saw No Limit. So it was just like being at a big family reunion or something, watching that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was like to me. But for people saying talking about Big Boss with his shirt off, he went
Yeah.
viral for that. People saying I thought that was C Murder, and all
Hell no.
types
Yo,
of.
they brothers,
They
but
look
bro,
they
he
look
came
dead
out with
on.
that energy. Like,
They
They
man,
don't
look
look.
listen,
dead
no
C Murder
on.
limit.
and Big Boss don't look nothing alike, man. Nothing.
They look
Absolutely.
Look,
like
bro,
they
think of
look
this.
alike.
It ain't. They don't look. Yo, look.
C Murder
Memory
is
is
tall and
crazy.
brown skin. Boz is shorter and light
But guess
skin. They
what?
don't look nothing alike.
The
You
face
know what
structure.
make them look alike? The glasses.
No.
Yeah, and they face structure.
Master P and C Murder look alike, definitely. I'm talking about Big Boz.
Oh, so basically,
What's
Boz got a different father.
Boz is
Let's
their
see.
friend. That's P best friend.
Oh, I thought that was his brother. Remember, they said that was his
Silk.
Yeah, I thought
brother
You
so
from
think
No
too.
about
Limit.
Silk. No, Silk the
No,
Shocker.
Silk.
Silk.
You got Percy, Corey. I forgot Silk name, and then the other one who died.
Rashawn, since you want to say they
Oh, all
since you
right,
want to say they
Rashawn. Then you got the one who died,
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yep. I brought. Oh, see, I thought Boz was their brother. See, Master
No,
P
but
pulled it off.
yeah, Boz is his business partner and his best friend. You know. That's who played in I'm About It with him. He played his
Yeah,
brother in I'm About It.
yeah.
Yeah, he played his brother in I'm About It. But it was
Friendly.
yeah, exactly. But it was just
Yeah, man.
crazy. But I look at people like him, Jay Prince. I remember I told Jay Prince one time, right? I said, man, I wonder what I would be doing right now if you never decided to make music. Because like NWA, NWA had me want to be a rapper. Easy had me want to be a rapper. But Jay Prince had me want to own a label. He had me want to be more than that. And you know, they used to come to Chicago and work with Larry Hoover's label, Slay the Children. So that's why I learned the business side. And then definitely inspired by Master P. So when I hear Master P say Jay Prince inspired him too, it just makes me wonder like what would the world be the same way you said how would it be if C Murder and Soldier Slim was alive? What would it be if some of these people never got into the business? Like how many people would not be inspired or influenced by him? You know. So
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah,
See,
shit.
I don't be knowing how to
Even
express
Snoop give
things at times.
what you
Pardon
say,
me,
I
I
guess?
guess.
I said even Snoop give Master P his props.
He
You know what I'm
do.
saying? He taught him how to be a businessman and how to, you know what I'm saying? That's why like he doing
Hmm.
this stuff that he doing over there at Death Row now that he got. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah, you
de-
see didn't yeah.
See that?
I'm definitely inspired, man.
That's the key word that changed everything, Uncle Beats. As far as looking at that show, that would explain it. No Limit was more inspiring to me. Cash
Okay.
Money was a party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took No Limit music serious. You get me? It's certain music was a party of life, and you read it like a Bible. Like for instance, Ice Cream Man. Where I'm from, unfortunately, that's what we was looking up to, Scarface type. You know what I mean? So the words he
Right.
was, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make $1.50 before I'm up and out. That's what hit me too. Like, do you remember the inspiration of writing that rhyme? And now him to be able to spit that on stage, and he's saying, "What I wanted is mere change. I can just throw to somebody. I made it. I did it."
That's
And
like heaven
not
for a
only is
gangster.
man, you know
Heaven
what I
for
mean? So
but
yes, their
but
music
see,
was inspiring.
one thing, not to take away from Cash Money, because they had them too. But to me personally, No Limit made a lot of soul music, and what I mean by soul music, it wasn't all about cars and chains. It was about struggles that we was going through every day in our lives.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In some kind of way, like to me, like Bone Thugs and Harmony was like that too. But some kind of way, everything just shifted to about who got the most money. So
Wayne.
Yeah.
I swear, I still blame Wayne for that, man. From day one, I've always said that's why I never liked Wayne. I mean, I respected Wayne, but I never was a fan of Wayne because Wayne just came out talking about a couple dollars and nothing else. You know what I mean? It's just I got the money, I got the money, I got the money, and people gravitated to that, and it was over with. You know what I
well,
mean?
I blame New York before I blame Wayne.
Oh, damn.
I blame New York because if you wasn't paying attention to
Well, I blame
to,
Chicago.
to Diddy, if you wasn't for drill, you could blame him. But if you wasn't paying
I'm
attention
just
to
blaming it because I'm from New York. I gotta stand for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm blaming Chicago. Why? I don't know. But I'm following along.
but Diddy and Jay-Z, if you didn't pay attention to like everything, it was easy to get caught up and think that all Jay-Z is talking about is me, I got this, I got that. But he really was giving you a hustle blueprint if you know how to listen to it. But
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think
Streets is watching. That was my favorite shit.
Reese is
Um,
watching. I really didn't listen to Jay-Z until one time it was a long night of uh preparing soap and drywall for a day of distributing on the streets, right? So I'm with my cousins and we hooking it up and they're playing the Streets is Watching movie. And I really never listened to Jay-Z because of Tupac and Pimp C and all them was
Oh
dissing him.
man.
So
That
I'm
ain't
like,
fair.
man, this dude is really rapping about what we're actually doing right now. And he got that's when I learned how important a video is to a song when I sing Streets is Watching movie. Because like I said, I never listened to Jay-Z, but the movie is on while we're there packaging the drywall and the soap. And I'm just like, wow, this dude is really
drywall in the soap.
Man.
He said the drywall and the soap, man.
Oh.
Man. Born in the ghetto.
Yo, you know what's
Raised
so
by
crazy,
killers.
man? See, I believe it's the 14th, whatever date though, coming up. Yo, we got Stack a Dollar coming up. And that's so crazy that, I felt, man, if Stack would have been here on this conversation right now, would have kicked in like, oh man. Cause what Uncle Beats talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out a few of these people, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, we used to hustle in Durham, North Carolina. And a few people that was part of that team, that rock with Jay through everybody that know Durham, Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? All the way up to Richmond, bro. They had a club called the Power Company. And I mean, it really was real. They was getting to they 1-2. And some of them people still in this in the mix. And I never looked again, Uncle. I ain't look at it from that aspect. You right. Again, though, yo, bro. Jay and Rockefeller was more inspiring. They were to me because I like drug dealer music, hustler music, and Puff and them was the party. Puff was the party. Even though Biggie talked hustling, he leaned toward the party. And you know what I mean? He still was a hustler. You know what I mean? But it's certain things that, yeah,
I don't
you're
know
right.
now. Hold
Bad Boy
on
was
now.
more of a party movement.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on now. Now Biggie is something different. Because Biggie, he knew how to just to me, now when you speak of a Biggie, that's why I said Puffy. Because like you said, I guess you are right. Because the lines could get crossed between Puffy and Biggie. Puffy was all party, but Biggie, Biggie made songs about tears to my eyes when you're talking about the hustling and his homie going down south to serve and getting killed and all that stuff. So it's like if he wasn't in the game, he definitely was. He definitely talked to somebody or watched it.
Oh, he was in the
and
game.
learned.
He was in the game. I
So,
mean,
Yeah.
that was a way of life, bro. That's, believe it or not, we listen to things like that. I know what it is to wake up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like use the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled days. Yo, bro, that was a lot of that music we lived. Then we figured out Knicks went for 20s down south, packed up the crew for the raw power move. We did that.
yeah.
That's what I meant by inspiring music. For instance, Master P. Even in the mix of us doing that, we still was listening to Master P like, I still got a long way to go. You know what I mean? I'm getting a couple dollars, but this the ice cream man. You know what I mean? Yeah, inspiring.
I just like people like a Jay-Z, Master P, Pimp C, because they always rapped about the exit plan. Like me, I always try to talk about the exit plan because like you can't do the devil's work forever. You can't do wrong and think you're gonna be right because it ain't never gonna happen.
That's
So
facts.
like, I just love people that was rapping about the exit plan. Now I rarely hear anybody speaking on the exit plan unless they're an older guy, which I understand that because you got to go through stuff. But when we was coming up, by the time somebody was 30, 35, they completely only talked about going to the next level. Now all I hear is the shoot them up, shoot them, kill, kill, kill. So it all be sounding foolish to me in a way, you know. So I was like, well, where you gonna end up with this at the end of the day? Because everybody's a gangster, everybody's a killer. Then you kill somebody and you sitting in court with a dude was trying to knock your head off, and you kill him, and his mama's in there, my sweet innocent baby. All he did was went to school, and this dude was nothing but a gangster. But you live and
I
you learn.
mean,
Hold on a
even though
second.
we just in society now where it's a lot more information available, but the three categories of life are still relevant. You are either confident, content, or insecure, you know? And there'll always be a discrepancy between any of the above until you become, grown and value things differently. And you are either confident or content with your life. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got insecurities, as long as you got doubts, as long as you got identity crisis, there will always be a dilemma. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
That's
As they
facts like a
say,
mother.
don't let, desperation dictate your destination. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of it's the microwave era nowadays, And I think, as
And
you
quick
said, Uncle
fix.
B, we value things differently when we get older. That's why the average older dude is thinking about the exit plan because you so old. It's like, man, I should have been had the exit plan, but if I ain't got it, that's my only plan.
Then had the
You know what I'm
exit.
saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Rest in peace again, the young bleed, bro. Come on, Pete, you gotta give us another good moment, man. We can't make this a sad day. Rest in peace, young Blade. Young Bleed, he passed away yesterday, man. So, man, it's one thing for all these internet dudes be talking all this other nonsense. That's your friend. So yeah, man, let's
Yeah.
fill us up with some good energy, man. Shout out Young Bleed, man. Another stupid ass conversation with old boy.
Um.
He ever
Last
farted
time.
in your car? I got
Last.
my crazy
There,
question. Did he ever fart in your
there you go.
car?
There you go.
Nah, ain't no farting in my car allowed. But the
He
last
said
time
aloud
he
like
was in
he could just
Chicago.
control that.
You know what? What's crazy? They
Bleed
had
did
another
fart in your
dude.
car?
What you? I couldn't hear you. I heard
You
you
said,
talking about.
what's crazy? I said, oh yeah, Bleed did fart in your car.
I don't know. Like I said, men ain't really allowed to be doing certain stuff around in my car. But another artist on No Limit had died right after this show in Chicago. Fifth Ward, Weeby. He was a big artist in New Orleans also. So all of us was together in Chicago. Me, him, Mia X, all of Bleed, all of us was kicking. It was a bunch of us there. My homie Sean Ross, Bad Guy Arnold, Deli, all us backstage kicking it. Mr. Servon, and I mean not backstage. We was at the hotel in the lobby after the show, and he was right there with us. Then he went home in New Orleans, passed away, and I remember talking to Bleed. Like, man, your boy passed away, man. Like, man, we was talking about getting money. He's like, man, and that's why I'm gonna continue to work and ain't finna procrastinate, because you never know when it's over. Now, fast forward, that might have been before COVID, but fast forward to now, and I can just hear Bleed saying that to me, and it's like, so that's why I just always, I'm never gonna stop working. Like you say, it's about inspiring. People be thinking you're doing stuff to make them jealous, and you're inspiring. Like if you can't be around people that inspire you, you shouldn't even be around them. You know, like me and you talk almost every day, and we talk about what's the move to make. You know, we don't talk about like, man, I'm gonna play this game, man. Like we talking about making power moves, you know, and it's
Mhm.
like how y'all get on here and do this. Regardless, there's so many people that could be something, but they give up. They give up because they don't have. Like I told you, I say, hey, let's talk about the no limit cash money stuff because people called me yesterday and said like, man, make sure you talk. I've been waiting all weekend. Make sure you talk about the shout out to my guy T Smooth. He called me too. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get on there and talk about it. So that's why I was glad when your guest when our guest couldn't make it tonight. Nice. So I'm like, good, we could talk about it because it's like people tell me like, hey man, don't stop what you're doing. Or people like Conut get on me like, hey man, you got to do the podcast. So it's like you got to have people that inspire you, man. It's like don't mess with people that don't inspire you. Like I tell you all the time, I'm saying I don't even want to be on y'all stuff because I want y'all to be able to do it without me because I like watching y'all do it. So it's just like,
But what's crazy is you know why I always ask you to pull up though, bro, because it ain't it's already solidified. We know you big homie. But at the same time, bro, it's like you are a live wire, bro. Like you are fun to be around, man, and you intelligent. It ain't no ignorant nonsense. You know what I mean? And it's always gonna be a pick you up. It's never let's play the games of the it's a building process with you, and you strategic as hell. So I don't know. For me, I enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. Word. A lot
I
of people don't
definitely
know how to play their position, man. So I've always been attracted to things like that. Like shout out Powerful and all of the OGs from my hood. You know what I'm saying? I look up the OGs and I know how to play my position. I ain't the type to run around like, man, I'm the OG. Nah, man. I didn't get to where I'm at in life yet to even say I'm nah, man.
yeah,
So that's
I'm
just
the
what it is, man.
politician.
You know,
yeah,
I like paying it forward, man. For me, my city ain't win yet. You know what I'm saying? My city ain't win. And I'm just gonna keep pushing forward because we come from a city where dreams don't come to life, man. The city of dead ends. And it's a whole bunch of people that still dream, bro. You know what I mean? And unfortunately in our hood, it's like the only way you get out is hustling. You know,
yeah.
so it's some of us that keep dreaming, bro. And you can't dream until you come across other people who I mean, not you can't dream, you can't believe in your dreams until you come across other people who actually believe in your dreams too. And then in turn, you believe in their dreams. And the vibe, that's why I said aura. When you get older, you learn different things. Like, you know, you could talk all you want, but aura going to shine right through it. You
Yeah,
know?
you definitely I just believe in working, man. Like my daddy, 75 years old. He retired and he still go to work. So it's like I just believe in working. I be posting these videos in Chicago where I'm in all the neighborhoods. Like, yeah, I was getting money over here. So some dude like, you was just getting money everywhere. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, and Chicago got too small, so I had to leave Chicago. Illinois got too crowded.
But
I
you
had to
humble as
leave
hell, bro.
Illinois.
You super humble,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like, I love music. You walked me into the biggest studio I ever been in my life. 3 floors, bro.
Oh, I know that.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. To the
Right.
point where, you know, I brag about things, man. When, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? And yo, before you, my man Powerful had the biggest studio I ever been in. He had some big thing. Then, you know, you got Face. He got the big lab. But ain't nobody got no 3 floors. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no 3 floors living. But yo, bro, I go to the smoking section and I see a whole nother studio in the back under the plastic. I said, what is that? Yeah, there's an operation going on in here. I go to the bathroom. It's another setup under the plastic. And the building just keep going. I said, you know what? Let me go on back out here to the lab, bro.
Oh, yeah,
You could roller skate in there.
Be a movie. It's gonna be a
Yo,
movie.
no exaggeration. You could roller skate in there.
It's gonna be a movie
Straight
studio.
up.
But we had it like that at another location, but it was smaller. It was big, but it was smaller than that. So like I just like to set up the green screen rooms and the white screens. Cause like I said, I've been sitting in the cut anyway, working on this acting thing. Shout out to everybody messing with
Oh, yeah. Don't try to hide that. Tell us about that, brother. You know, you've been doing the sitcom, like the Village Greens, bro. Tell us about that experience. Every time I speak to you, you be excited. You like, yo, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? So how that feel to get that?
I'm with you. We gotta bring my guy Peanut from the P on here, Fed Baby, so y'all can interview him too. Because he had been hitting me about doing the series, about coming on the series. And you know, it ain't enough time in the day. If they could just add like 5 more hours to the day, I'd be grateful. But I just couldn't make time for it. So what actually got me paying attention to him, and this is why you have to just put your stuff out. I'm just giving this example because I know this what did it for me. I seen somebody share his flyer and said, "Man, they really think they could do a series? What they think they doing?" And that's when I started paying attention to it. And I'm like, man, I need to mess with this dude with this. So I told him, I said, hey man, I'm gonna slow my schedule down so I can really come work with this with you. So here it is, October. I got to be a part of it, but I probably start slowing things down like after you left, like after like July. I was just like, I mean, after August, I was just like, man, I'm gonna just slow down and get on my content game more. So now I go to do just an episode, a small role. Now I'm one of the main characters, and now I'm helping them produce the show. But all that just comes from hustling, wanting to do something.
But your aura and your energy bring that, man. You know what I mean? Because yo, like I said, yo, I ain't seen you through all the interactions I've had with you, bro, from whether it's the shows, you know, online, even face to face. I didn't see that kind of energy, you know, that you had, that like you see me smiling. You was happy, bro. You was like, yo, it's fun. I'm about to go, and you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's like, yo, that's a beautiful thing. When you doing something that you love to do, bro. It's being our age now. That is everything, man. Yo, shout out T Smooth, because yo, this is on a different note. Only way my girl know who T Smooth is, I always gotta say that, even though like she know who he is now, but I always gotta say, you remember Uncle Beast when I had first met you. Through that whole event, I'm still being a fan. So I got the video on. I'm showing everybody like, man, look, I'm really here. This is that. Anyhow, every time I was around T Smooth, I had to stand on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be reminding Amy. I'm like, remember when I had to stand on the bench? Yeah.
T Smooth, my
Word up.
brother, and T Smooth is
And
my
he in a
favorite.
movie too?
He's my favorite serial killer. He's in a movie called The Candy Shop. Where
On Tubi, right? Is it on Tubi or Hulu?
it's on a lot of stuff. You just gotta look it
Mm.
up. And he on a lot of movies in Tubi on my with my boy Billy Ray Valentine. Me and him are in a movie together that's coming out that my guy Direct is doing. He didn't even know I was in the movie. I was talking to him yesterday, and I'm like, I'm in that movie. I already see him on part. So it's like, just salute to him. People like him, like I said, they inspire me, man, to do stuff. So he's definitely one of the people who inspired me to go on with the acting thing. And I'm here now.
And it's
I
fun.
was I was telling somebody, right, because my guy Peanut is really the first person to give me a role that I could respect. I was doing the movie with one of my homies, my homie Tony Starr, right? He's like, man, I'll come get with you, and we I got the script, everything. So he comes down. I got all my people and I got the actors lined up. He brings two of my guys from Milwaukee, Keispa, Picasso, and they come from Milwaukee. So everybody in the movie is either a snitch or undercover, and the two of them is the robbers. And I'm like, man, why do all of us got to be police officers and snitches? Right? So I'm even trying to help them like change the script to that stuff that I think that it should be better this way. And he's like, no, because you know he professional. Like, no, you got to go off the script. Boom, boom, boom. So once it get done, I'm like, man, I don't even want to put this out, man. I don't want to put out nothing while I'm just a snitch, and all the people that they know. So then my other guys, now my guy Billy Ray, he got some parts for me. We just ain't been able to get on schedule, but we gonna do that. But one of my other guys, now they don't even know this story. He had a role for me. He was doing a movie. Now once I saw the movie, I said, okay, I understand what the part was. But he calling me, yeah, come on up, bring some girls with you, and I was ready to do it. But then I talked to my uncle Deli Deli. He said, man, you get up there yet? They got the skunk waiting on you. And I'm like, the skunk? So it's like, what? And I gotta admit, for the first time in my life, because I never do this, y'all, I promise you, I pick up my phone for everybody. For the first time in my life, I didn't answer my phone. They called him. I'm like, man, I'm not finna go do nothing with no skunk. I'm just like, why I got to deal with a skunk? Right? But when I seen the movie, he had somebody else do it. I'm like, okay, it made sense. But I'm just like, man, I don't want to be the clown.
So hold on. You was supposed to be holding a real skunk.
They had a real skunk. He was the way the scene played out. I should, but again, that's why I always pick up my phone, because if I don't want to be bothered with something, I just don't be bothered with it. But you'll miss your blessing by not taking a phone call. So I always take every phone call, because you never know. Somebody might be saying, "Oh, I was just trying to give you this $1 million," but you ain't pick up the phone call. So I gave it to Jerry or whatever. So with the skunk thing, the way the scene play out in the movie, what is the name of this movie? Because it's out on Tubi and stuff too. I'm sorry, I don't know how I can't remember the name of this movie, and I watched it a couple times. It turned out being a good movie. But what they did was
Sound like somebody snoring, right? You hit it.
I just woke up.
Oh,
You snoring on
what's
camera.
what's the dog name, man?
Lady, and she get on
Lady.
my nerves. But so with the skunk, they actually it's a guy like a hustler, and he's telling somebody he's gonna sell him a like a French bully or something like that, like a dog, a expensive dog. So the person like he got like one of the dogs like a dog just like this. I'll sell you the other one. So when they give him the money, they go take the cover off the cage and it's a skunk. You know, so it was a funny thing, but I didn't know what I was doing with no skunk. I didn't want to be with no skunk.
You know what I wanted to, what I caught you saying a minute ago, man, about something to the effect of, you said you answer your calls at all times, man, because, you know, missing a call could be missing opportunity, you know, and we said a couple days ago, we was having a conversation and it was people nowadays blocking their blessings. You know what I mean? And people don't value things that are given to them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just feel, oh man, this person just, if he really valued it, you know, then and gave it to me for free. You know what I'm saying? Like that means he don't value that at all. And
there you go.
There's no better price than free. And especially this day and age where we in the days of perception and entitlement. I seen something the other day where it was like, you know, a homeless person. You can go by somebody every single day and just give them $5. And the one day you give them $3, they look at you like you crazy and feel like it's short. Instead of understanding, this ain't an obligation. This was a blessing.
Yeah.
So a lot of times by not answering your call, as you say, or, you know, not making the time available when it really could be, a lot of times we be blocking our blessings. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, especially when it comes to dealing with older individuals, the older we get, we value things differently. So a couple dollars may not move me like how a passionate friendship with somebody who looking down the road, you know what I mean? That right there, I may value 1,000 times stronger than this individual over here, and where we may just have to cut a corner for a couple dollars. Nah, man.
Yeah.
You know,
you definitely got to know how to weigh out your opportunities, weigh out your connections, just like how you came to Chicago and came up. Them was power moves for you that you took to lead to other stuff. So like me not going to the verses, classic situation. But I've been to verses, so it's like when I leave there, what am I leaving with? Now, when I went to this acting, learn about this acting at this seminar, I left there with a bunch of jewels that I can put into play immediately. Like literally, I can leave here, and then tomorrow when I'm on set, I can use this stuff. So it's like you just gotta set your goals. I remember there was this thing called Where There's a Will, There's an A that my mama had got me when I was in grammar school to show you how to get an A. And I remember the first thing they said because it was tapes and books. The first thing they said, hey, let's be honest. Everybody's not finna be a straight A student after listening to this. But it's just about improvement. So let's set realistic goals and accomplish them. Let's turn that F to a C. Let's turn that C to a B, B to an A. Let's do that first. So I took that and I just applied that to my life, not just no schoolwork. It's like you have to set realistic goals and accomplish them. And people don't set realistic goals. And that's why they just give up. That's why.
And you know what's crazy? To add to that, some people in certain environments, because it ain't just my city, it's a bunch of cities in which dreams didn't come to life for people. So some of our goals may be realistic to me, but they're not to others that come from the environment we come from, and they can't see that. They can't believe that. Like, I've never been the type of dude that run around like, you know, guess what? I mess with this one. I mess with that one, da-da-da. Because, well, I can't say never. I used to. And I didn't, I was really, especially when I was producing the Taliban, right? This was one time that really hurt me. And this was to this day, well, never mind. It hurt me to the heart because, like I said, music was how I expressed myself. You know, I ain't had no mother and father. I found out about 6 months ago. That's why I'm grown and I'm always gonna make music. Why? That's how Jason expressed himself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no mama, daddy, brother, all that. That's how I express myself. And anyhow, I learned, man, that I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot what we was just talking about.
What happens when you get old?
Nah, that's too much bud, bro. That's too much
to
bud. What we was just talking about, man?
You were talking about. I could say I forgot what you was talking about and be old.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
But you was talking about blessings.
Oh yeah, blocking the blessings. But I forgot what I was saying after that.
You said, I can't tell. You just said when you had started the Taliban, and then you stopped.
Oh, there we go. To me, my dreams was coming to life. You know what I mean? I was getting interviewed down there at Jimmy's Cafe. We was, you know, every weekend we was rocking Club Speed. You know what I'm saying? And I was the man. I was lit. You know, but I've always been down to earth and humble. So I still couldn't see it. Even though I'm on 45th. Even though regardless of all these artists, wasn't no internet back then. So everybody respected the producer. You know, from Luke Abrazi, you know, now he the owner of Gumbo, but from him on down. And it hurt to be dealing with people regularly before any of this happened. And they telling me they believe me. They in my living room with me while we selling weed. And you come back and see that they don't believe nothing you saying. My people got stores and ain't putting my mixtapes or my posters nowhere. It's like, damn, you don't believe this? And this is me literally trying to prove it. Yo, la la la. Nobody believed it. Nobody wanted to come down with me. I'm taking these journeys by myself. That's why I was nothing to go to Chicago, man. I done did it with Texas and wherever. I'm gonna follow my dream because ain't nobody gonna follow it with me, man. Make a long story short, right? Yo, bro, I never forget when bro, we on 45th doing the I'm Bout It remix. Remember that with Cam?
Yeah.
Yo, 45th is blocked off. Bro, listen, we in front of Copeland's. Again, everything blocked off. They over there at BJ's, the sneaker store, right across from Copeland's, right? I hear my name. Is that Jason? I look over. It's Rel from my childhood. Same individual that didn't believe none of this. But now he believe in exchange for the police allowing him to cross this barrier and come over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? What did I do? As always, wanting to love and be loved back. See, that's that foster kid nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Things you go through. What did I want? I still wanted to be loved. You know, so it made me feel good, even though I knew this dude didn't believe in nothing I was doing, man. Nothing. Broke my heart for real as a man. You know what I'm saying? And still it was like, you know what? Come on through, bro. Let me show you.
Yeah, you always get that feeling. But you know what, too? Before we get up out of here, since he ain't said nothing the whole show, it couldn't be a better time tonight but to have the one and only grief counselor Tony Lynch.
My favorite crook.
Come on Hood Hierarchy tonight, because we got to do a follow-up because a lot of people was asking about Tony. So what you doing tonight, Tony? Is you coming through to rock with us?
Hey man, you let me know what time and I'll make it happen, brother.
Okay, well, 7 o'clock.
Hold on, while we on that note, T Smooth, if you still listening, I need an interview, T Smooth. I need an interview, Peanut.
Get him. Yeah.
Uncle Beast, this what went on my head before you leave. Is that the same did Peanut used to rhyme?
Yeah.
Is that the one that same nut from over there? Came from it's a dirty game. I rhyme with that whooping little water name.
I don't know that one, but
he got a feature with T.I.?
No.
Oh, all right. Now the second question is
his nickname Peanut, but his rap name Fed Baby. He
all
been
right.
home. Salute to him too. I didn't mention that. He's been home probably 2 years. He just did like 14. When I was doing my 6, he was already in the county in the Fed holder when I got there. But I knew him before that. When I was doing my 6 months, and he came home and he just been going hard. So salute to him for bringing this vision to life. So we got Tony
Yeah,
Lynch
shout
tonight.
out to all my jailbirds. Shout out to all my jailbirds. You know what I'm saying? I would love to ask people, get a bunch of jailbirds on here and ask them what magazine really had hit you, man. Was you really rocking with the Buttmans? Or did you really stop? Because we all got the Buttmans until that one time it had the butthole inside out. And he was like, we don't want that no more.
Right.
But yo,
Oh
I
yeah,
got a
yeah.
question.
Look like
We're
I'm
going to do the
finna.
positive.
Look like I'm finna be sick, so I better get off the show.
Yo, rest in peace, Young Bleed again, man. But
Man,
look,
rest
though,
in
bro,
peace,
this one question that go with the whole everything. Cash Money and No Limit was at the BET Awards this year. You was too. What was the energy like for the 3 days you was there?
I've been
What
around.
was,
All of them know each other.
I
They all
know,
been doing
but I'm
shows and
saying
stuff.
like in this year, with all of that adding up, I'm just, just throwing a shot
I'm
in the
telling
dark,
you, I've been seeing
wondering, was there
Juvenile and Masterpiece. They all do shows and stuff together. It's just they just never really just officially did it. So
did it like we're announcing that we're here together, but they all been around each other.
okay, KLC, who
Hold
did a
up,
lot of
shout
the
out Nino
production.
Corleone.
Shout out Nino. KLC,
Yo, we
who
still
does a
on the
lot of the
live right
beats
now. Shout out
for
Nino.
No
What's the
Limit.
word, brother? Uncle
okay.
B says shout out Nino.
Shout out. But KLC produced a lot of BG beats. So same stuff. They all friends. But salute. So Tony,
Yo,
it's what time is it where you at?
it's 11:16 right now.
Okay, so 6 o'clock your time, we going live.
All right.
I got you. Salute.
Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody else out there, man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys enjoyed another episode of the Connect Work. Quaaludes up here, Hood Hierarchy, IKS. Big shout out to IKS out in Barbados, man. If you have not already, man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Share the content and leave a comment to the Connect Work. And don't forget to go and check out Hood Hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the chat, Overdose Music. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Uncle
Tony,
Beats, do me a favor, man. Yes.
I was gonna say, man, let Uncle Beats take us out of here with another happy story. You know what I'm saying about our brother Young Bleed, man. Rest in peace to the bro, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But
rest.
gotta leave it on a
Yeah.
beautiful note, man. So we gotta leave with another funny moment that you could think of with you and Bleed,
I
brother.
got plenty of good stuff about him. What else was you saying, Tom? Was you finished?
Oh yeah. I'm done, man. I was gonna say, go ahead and take us out on the positive note, brother. I'll see
Thank
you
you,
tonight.
brothers.
Everybody else, don't forget to tune in tonight to Uncle Beats Hood Hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it again.
And you.
And
You.
yeah. You know what
Special
I'm saying?
guest,
Hey,
Tony Lynch.
Network is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey,
I'm
Uncle
bringing
Beats,
them back, yeah.
do your thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Take us
y'all
on out of
tap
here,
in.
bro.
It's going down tonight. Part 2 of
Oh,
last week. If
man.
y'all ain't seen last week, bro, if y'all ain't seen it, then man, y'all better tap in. Listen, it went through the roof last week, and guess what? Uncle Beats he ain't put his foot down. I don't think so.
No, we gonna get to it. Another time with Bleed. Me and K Dub was shooting a video. Cause we made Bleed was there, got in the video. We was in East St. Louis, Illinois, and probably a week later, I was in the hospital in a coma from COVID. And when I came out, Bleed and Cohart was like some of the first people to check on me to call me to see how I'm doing when I came out of the coma. And posted on Facebook that I was okay. They were like the first people to check in with me. So salute to my brother, number love, my prayers to you and your family. And I will see you soon, homie. Number love. Let's get it.
Tune in to the Connect Work with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect Work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect Work.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connect Work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect Work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect Work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect Work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect Work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect Work.